More Origin Dex validation. Yes, we have received 2 new shiny mythical and legendary. I don't think Enamorus is a mythical. I might be wrong on that. But 2 new shiny legendaries for completing the Pokédexes in Legends Arceus, the Enamorus, and BDSP, the Meloetta. Manaphy. The Meloetta was the Pokédex reward for Scarlet and Violet and the DLC, and now we have 2 new ones. So, complete Pokédexes to earn Shiny Enamorus and Shiny Manaphy in Pokemon Home. Basically, the same as last time, it's going to be completing the home Pokédexes, not the in-game Pokédexes. I think that's a distinction that needs to be made, because if you complete the Pokédex in BDSP and then upload everything into home, you're going to be missing pages unless it's a living dex, because if you upload an Empoleon to home, you only get the credit for Empoleon, so you have to upload Piplup and Prinplup separately, the whole line, to fill the page in the home dex. It's not the in-game Pokédex. The cool thing about these are going to be the Enamorus is a Hisui Mark Enamorus. It's shiny. And the Manaphy is a BDSP Mark Shiny Manaphy. Shiny Manaphy is technically available, I believe, by Pokemon Ranger. You can soft reset by receiving the egg in a game and transferring it to another game unlocks it, something like that. Shiny Enamorus, however, has never been available until now. To receive these Pokemon, you must complete the corresponding Pokédexes in Pokemon Home, and then basically go onto the mobile app and receive the gift. And then I think it goes straight into Home at that point, and then you can deposit it into a game. So I love that they did this. I'm assuming most of us expected them to have Pokédex completion rewards for the other games in addition to Scarlet and Violet, and actually came pretty soon, and maybe this is in a way to hold us over until Legends ZA comes out. So maybe in 3 more months, that would put us in like February, March, like end of April, middle of April, or whatever. We might get like a Sword and Shield reward or a Let's Go Pikachu reward for home dex completion, and that would be very cool. And the reason, again, why I love this is because not that you have to make a living dex, but in a way, this is encouraging normal, average players to not just catch every Pokemon once, but to have a living dex in each of the Switch games. So having your Legends Arceus living dex, uploading it into home to get the credit, and then having a separate BDSP living dex, uploading it into home to get the credit. And this is what I'm doing with the Origin Dex anyway. So for me, that's pretty cool, because this is a reward I'm gonna obtain just by my own personal project that I'm working on. And then just to clarify, the Legend Arceus Dex is 237. I'm assuming you don't need to get the Mythicals. And the BDSP Dex is just the regional Dex of 150. So obviously the Origin Dex takes this a step farther by getting some forms and gender differences, and like the national, I would be getting the national BDSP Dex, whereas the challenge is only requiring the regional. And then Legends Arceus, like forms and stuff, like not Kanto, Kalos, Gudra with a Hisui mark. You know, it's obviously not including crazy forms like that, but it is very fun. I am very excited, and it's just cool that they're doing this. And I'm probably gonna get our mission reward for ZA maybe one day, or maybe there'll just be a completion reward from now on for each of the Pokédexes. So if you're able to get ahead of the game, complete your Pikachu Dex, or Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu Dex, complete your Sword and Shield Dex plus DLCs. Maybe the DLCs will get separate rewards? It didn't for Scarlet and Violet, but who knows. And then when the new game comes out, just plan on recatching everything and completing a living dex of the ZA Origin Mark. It's probably going to be a Big Z or something like that. And then you'll upload it to home and then have that automatically done for whenever the reward comes out. You're ahead of the game. Or wait and have it be fun while the reward is like active or whatever. But just a small update on that. Probably gonna have some more coming out soon, and that's very exciting. So see you on the next one. And Origin Dex updates are coming. The X and Y section is in the works, and the Coliseum section is in the works. Subscribe if you want to see those, and check out the rest of the channel for some of my Origin Dex stuff. Thanks. Bye.